on this episode of Organization Motivation. It's a home office declutter with business owner Stephanie. Watch as we help her declutter her office for increased profits. Then we stop in at DK in New Hartford and talk with our good friend Sam Rudolph all about siding for your home. Next, we stop in at Turning Stone Casino for the 2013 home show. Then later, we bring our client Stephanie to Confidata in Utica to shred all her unnecessary documents. And we meet the folks at Confidata who tell us all about what they do. All this and more coming up on this episode of Organization Motivation, brought to you by JK Lumber. As the Declutter Coach, my team and I help families and businesses cut the clutter, get organized, and lead a more productive and stress-free life. Come along on our journey as we help families and businesses and find the motivation you need to make positive changes in your life. This is Organization Motivation. Well, we are here today with our new client and new friend. We just love her. Mary Carol and I have really taken to Stephanie. Stephanie, she is just a sweetheart. Well, I met Stephanie because she took our time management class, and we just kind of hit it off. She's a great lady, and she recently moved to this area. So she moved here just 6 or 7 months ago, doesn't really know a lot of people, wanted to, kind of get herself organized. And so after we met at the class, she said, I really think I need your help in my home office. So we're standing amongst a bunch of clutter, but we're going to help her get rid of that today.
I moved here from Massachusetts, and basically everything that came from my office, which was never really organized in Massachusetts either, but basically came in boxes and got dumped in here. And I would come in here and look at all the boxes and leave and move out to other areas to do my work in the office. I would go and work in the living room, I'd go work in the sunroom, I'd go work anywhere else but here. So I would just avoid this room. Right,
and the thing is, it's a beautiful room. She's got gorgeous furniture, it's bright and airy and spacious, and it was so sad that you're not using it. So what we're going to do is, Mary Carol and I are going to help you today make some really good decisions on getting things that don't belong in here out. But the other thing too is Stephanie has a home-based business. It's tastefully simple. A lot of folks may already know their wonderful products, and so we want to make sure that you are able to do a good job with your business in here. And in addition, she started another little home-based eBay business. So you need this room to be organized because it's going to make you, number one, feel less stressed. That's always our primary thing, is to help our clients feel less stressed. And then it's going to make you more profitable, because if you can see your stuff and you can organize, and you've already taken the time management class, and I know you've made some really positive changes that we talked about during the class.
Definitely a lot less emails, that's for sure.
Good.
Awesome. And you'll have an office to work in.
No.
Yes.
You won't have to go out of your office.
And I can actually even open up the windows and not be afraid if somebody sees in.
Very nice.
That's a plus too.
That is a plus, especially if you want to make friends, right?
That's true.
So what we're going to do, a little bit different than what we normally do. As you know, we normally start left to right, but we really need a place to work, and there are boxes everywhere. So we are going to start with the floor, which is going to free up some room for the three of us to work in here. Okay, you know Mary Keller and I, we love to be one with our clutter, right? We're going to start here on the floor, as we said, which is a little bit different from what we usually do. But the reason being is we need to have space to work in here. So we're going to clear off that table first. That's going to be our staging area. And then one at a time, we're going to lift up the box and work with Stephanie to eliminate things that she doesn't need and make it nice and neat and organized. Now in the background, you can hear the dogs, and we're going to have them on later because we always love to have the dogs on the show too. But we're going to get started right now with everything that's right here on the floor. Let's get going. So what we're going to do is we have to make very quick decisions because we have a lot to go through today, okay? We want the floor cleared first. Okay, so we're going to work on different papers. We're going to hand you things, and you want to kind of make a decision.
Yeah, I'm thinking these are bills and things like that.
Right. Is it something that you need?
I don't know.
Go through quickly?
I think some of these things are like for Randy, for work and things like that.
Okay.
These would be things I think.
Do you want to make a Randy pile that we can put out so that this way your husband,
this is the family filing over here, so can I put some things over here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a bin right there. You've got all those organizing tools, and we're going to make sure that the family stuff is in a place where you can file it. Now she's got some really great file systems already set up when we were here for the initial consultation, but some of those need to be tweaked, and we're not going to do everything on camera. We're actually going to have 2 sessions with Stephanie, but today we're going to show what we're able to accomplish in the first session, okay? But what I'm thinking is, since we have this, let's utilize it. Things that are paper that you have to go through and decide if it's for your business or for your home are going to go in here, and that's going to be your homework bin.
Okay.
Okay?
I guess what I'm hoping to accomplish today is to have an office where I can have somebody come in and pick up some product and not be embarrassed to have them come into the office. So I'd like to have an office where I come in and I actually feel calm. I'd actually have music playing, maybe have a cup of coffee, and have a system set up where I know, okay, this is where this goes and this is the best place for it to go. It was like a game thing. It was a fly pen or something.
Do we not need it?
I don't know. I guess I'll just stick it. I don't know. It's probably somewhere in the
Okay, you think
box
it's your
somewhere.
daughter's?
Yeah. Oh, that's the fly pen.
Oh, there's the fly pen. I found the other piece. Oh, look at that. The other thing too is we want to make sure you have a place for everything. So when a piece of paper comes in, you say, okay, do I need to act upon this and do something? Do I need to delegate it to someone or do it later? Or file it, you know? And then what I want you to think about is, like we talked about in the class, 80% of what we save, we never look at it again. So you really want to think before you save paper.
Especially nowadays with electronics.
Yeah, you
can find
can get
anything
everything.
again.
Fourth box to leave. Wahoo!
Okay, I'm not thinking.
Out here we have empty boxes that are getting used for different things. We have one that's going to be craft things. We have one for Stephanie's daughter to go through. And then we have some other family things that are going to need to be put away. And over here in this corner we have different organizing products that they've been finding and we're putting out here until we can find a good use for them back in her office. And then we've started a donate pile as well. So things are moving in here. It's going good.
How about this?
We'll be back later in the show with the transformation and big reveal of Stephanie's office. Don't go away! Coming up next, we stop up at JK and visit with our good friend Sam to talk all about siding options for your home. Stay tuned!